It's a good tune.
It is. I like that tune.
Yeah. How's it going, everybody?
Everyone.
We're waiting on a few. Joe's on his way. I think Paul's on his way home from work. So
I told those guys a while ago I'm going to give them a hall pass so they can get here on time. How's everybody doing?
Sounds like we've got about 18 in there right now. That's awesome.
20 just popped up 20. Sweet.
Awesome. What's going on, Ron? Tim, how's it going? Tiffany?
Ryan's in there.
Thank you very much, Tiffany.
There Cinderella. And
Chuck.
Joe.
There's Joe.
Made it.
King Bob is in there.
Yeah.
Linda, how's it going, Linda? Chet, yeah.
Hey, Chet, we was on time today, buddy.
Yeah. We seen you. We heard all your complaints, Chet, and we got on at 7:00.
Yeah. 8:00 here, but hey. Hey, JD.
Love JD. What's going on, Mr. Joe? How was your week?
Oh my gosh, it's been an interesting one. Today has been started off at 46 degrees this morning with 60-mile-an-hour winds, and it is now a blizzard.
Yeah,
we're supposed to get 14 to 22 inches of snow over the next 36 hours.
They're saying 3 to 5. 3 to 5 here, and I don't want any of that. So,
no, you guys know, like in my my shop card, the mountain range that's there.
Yes.
That's the Judith Mountains. The very top peak there had 104-mile-an-hour wind gust this morning.
Oh,
it's about 10 miles from the house.
That's
nice.
Yeah, it's been. I mean, they had highways closed because semis were blown over, and it's been chaos today. But happy birthday, Jason!
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Happy birthday!
And a
thanks, Chuck.
Day late birthday shout out to Andre. He turned 11 yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday, Andre! I didn't know he was on the 11th.
Yeah.
That's cool. That was his golden birthday, too.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. That's, I still remember mine when I was 12. I got my first racing RC car from my parents. So that was cool.
Right on. I got a paper route for my 11th birthday.
Paper route. Hey, that's cool. That's moneymaker.
Yep, exactly.
You're going to work, kid. Here you go.
Yeah. My mom was the circulation manager at the newspaper here, and she's like, here you go.
That's awesome. Thanks, Ryan. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah. Hang on a second. I got this for you.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's cool. Getting into that.
Oh, you want to hear the rest of
it? Thanks, JD. I appreciate it. And then anybody else that commented on my Facebook, I'll get to it. I just haven't sat down and typed thank you to everybody, but I really, really appreciate it. It means a lot. So
it's great to be 29 again.
Yeah, it feels good. Nice and limber.
Clack, pop, snap, rattle.
No, that's just when I get up in the morning. That's when everything's cracking. Thanks, Josh. I really appreciate it, buddy.
Hi, Mr. Josh.
Kevin, you're going to burn the house down with all those candles.
Yes. Did you count the candles while you say how many to put up there?
With all the candles you put on my cake, you'd better call the fire department.
They cheated with mine. They just put a 7 and a 2 and had a wick on top of each one.
Yeah.
There you go. That's safer.
Did they get
Yeah.
the trick candles that you can't blow out?
No.
What's up, Glenn? So tonight we're going to discuss a few things about model kits. We all probably can agree with this. This was definitely an idea that Joe had brought up. It's a great idea. And when he brought it up, I was like, absolutely. That's something that is kind of overlooked, I think, really, you know. So I don't know. You guys think we should give Paul a few more minutes? Because I'd really like to see his take, or should we just kind of get started?
Well, I don't know. I'm just a producer.
Just a producer.
We can give Paul a couple more minutes to jump in on this one.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear his take on it. Basically, in a nutshell, we're going to kind of discuss what would be our kind of like, if you could almost say like holy grail kit that you would love to see somebody produce that's never been produced. Or there's Paul. Welcome aboard. God dang, dude, you're losing weight.
Trying.
Holy no. Look at him. You can see it in his face and everything.
That's probably just the lighting behind me.
Yeah. Am I going to the light? Holy cow.
Smoking mirrors.
If that's how that works, I am dragging a light behind me everywhere.
Yes.
Well, at least I'm going to the pearly gates of the model gods.
Right.
That's good. How's everybody doing?
We're doing good. This was kind of explaining what we're going to do for the topic that Joe's brought up in the idea in the chat was talking about our kind of like a holy grail kit that we would love to see round 2 produce, and what kit would we'd like to see be re-released. So since it was Joe's idea, let's have Joe start it off with which one he would like to see be produced that has not been produced.
I've been giving this some thought, and it's one that we'll probably never see, and it's for emotional reasons only. 73 Ford Gran Torino Sport.
Okay, yeah.
And what's your?
I wasn't thinking you were going to go that route.
2 and you're going to have to build a new nose for it.
Is it me or is Joe freezing?
He's freezing.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
doing
me.
the thing again.
Yeah.
Chat was right. He needed his aluminum hat.
Joe, you're frozen, buddy.
He must be doing this just for me again.
He must be
He's doing the thing with his eyes right now.
Screenshot it.
So many suggestions in the chat. I can't even post them all.
Oh, I know. It's crazy.
I'm agreeing with a lot of them. Yes.
Yes.
You with us,
Absolutely. Joe, are you there, buddy? No.
He's kind of there, kind of not.
Joe, can you hear us now?
Joe? I can't hear none of you all now.
Oh, Paul, you can't either?
Hello? Can you hear me, Jason?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Huh. Paul's having problems and Joe's having problems.
Must be a restream night.
It must be.
Good thing is any to blame.
See, now yours is breaking up too. I can hear you, Paul. Can you hear us? Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I mean, I'm looking here. Everything looks good here. I mean, that don't mean anything.
I got strong signal here. That's crazy. That's funny. Paul's moving just fine too.
Well, Joe pops out.
Yeah.
80 Ford Falcon. That'd be cool. Chat, I'm
Paul
back.
dropped out.
What I miss?
Yeah.
Paul dropped
Oh,
out.
is ever? Yeah, Paul dropped out too. 60 Ford Falcon Coupe. That would be a good one. That
Yep.
would really be a good one. Can you
Can
hear
you
us
hear
now,
us now?
Paul?
Paul?
Can you hear us, Paul? No, he definitely can't hear us.
Hi, Paul.
Good old
Yeah, I
StreamYard.
can't hear nothing.
Yeah. I think it's time to ditch StreamYard
I mean, restream.
or restream. Restream. Good old
wish you-
restream.
Yeah, which link did you use?
I used the one you emailed me.
Okay.
So I wonder if they're using the ones through Facebook.
I don't know.
Because you put it in the Facebook Messenger too.
Well, I didn't have Paul's email. I have his text. Let's see.
Let me see here.
Paul says he can't hear anything.
Yeah.
I didn't have Paul's email.
Well, now we're hearing Paul's like delayed. My wife's in there laughing at us, I think.
Ooh, 53 Studebaker. That'd be cool. Early 50 Roadmaster. Yeah, sure. I drive a Buick. Why not?
Well, now we're hearing Paul's like delayed. My wife's in there laughing at us, I think.
Ooh, 53 Studebaker. That'd be cool. Early 50 Roadmaster. Yeah, sure.
I resent you the link, Paul, in your text. See if that one works better. My wife's in there laughing at us, I think.
I think Joe's back. Is Joe back?
Joe, can you hear us?
I better be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear
Paul,
you.
Paul can't hear us, but his camera's working good and everything, and we can hear him.
I want to point this comment. We're on time.
Joe back. Is Joe back?
Joe, can you hear us?
I better be.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Paul can't hear us, but his camera's working good and everything. We can hear him.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, now we can.
I hear you.
No.
I don't think he can hear us.
I think Bob says hearing YouTube feed coming through.
Yeah. Somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, your wife's just rolling in the floor here, dude.
Yeah, I told you I could hear her laughing her ass off.
I have my wrong internet. I have my separate channel for doing this stuff. Kids were on the laptop last, so they were playing around, and they were on the one that's got all the Alexas and everything on it. So I should be good now.
Oh, yeah. You're looking pretty good now. Paul, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah,
Yeah, I
whatever
hear
was
you.
going on with your laptop, your camera was working good, and we could hear you, but you couldn't hear us.
Yeah. Really weird.
And I think the reverb was coming from your
All right.
laptop too.
Tomorrow is Friday the 13th.
Yeah, that's true.
I know, but today's Thursday the 12th. It shouldn't have anything to do with it.
But we started with daylight savings time. There was a full moon in here. It is just a perfect storm for just some BS.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you had to put that butt in there, didn't you, Joe? Thanks.
I just figured whatever Joe had was contagious.
That's what he put in the text.
It affected us all.
Yeah. Right?
Oh, jeez.
That
What
was
a
crazy.
mess. Are we having fun yet?
Where were we?
Yep.
Well, you was
Joe,
telling us
you
about
were-
the Ford you wanted to have, and everybody
Yeah.
else has been commenting 71 Kudas and
Yeah, the
50
Mopar
Buicks
got
and-
struck you.
yeah.
Yeah, you
I
said
was gonna say, let me
Torino,
guess, Chet.
Torino and everything sucked.
Yeah.
Must be a Ford thing.
That's, ouch.
There it was.
Go ahead, Joe.
That's just mean. So, 73 Ford Gran Torino Sport.
We got that far.
We got that far. That was
Everybody's still here.
that was about it. Yep, everything's good. It's gonna be like
Okay.
Beetlejuice.
What
Torino.
Yeah.
Torino.
Bruce, what would be your
I think half,
what would be your
I think we
kit of
lost half
choice to
people in
make?
the chat there.
The one I would like for them to bring back.
No, what would be
my-
the
my
one that
pick-
they never made?
Oh, the one
There you
they've
go,
never
Joe.
made. 1964 Ford Galaxy 500 4-door.
500.
I'm a 4-door guy. Yeah, I had one of those cars. That's why I kind of want one.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was red, had the white interior with that diamond pleated covering on it. My uncle Bob bought it brand spanking new,
Nice.
and I got it in 1972. Year I graduated.
Yeah, that's cool. That'd be a neat build. There's not a lot of 4-doors when you think about it.
No, there's not, unless it's a
No,
station
I wish
wagon,
there
and that's
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Paul? What
There's
would
not
be
enough of those either.
Yeah, what would be your dream car that they never produced yet for kit?
So mine, I would have to kind of follow suit, being something I had would be a 59 Apache step side with the small window in the back.
Yeah. That'd be a cool
Yeah.
truck, yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, just being I had one, and it'd be fun to build. I've got those model house resins, but they're big windows and they'll work. It'll take some work, but it'd be neat to have a kit.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. The 59 would be a really cool addition to the fleet, because I think with that 59 you could make it multiple versions, right? You could easily change it up
Yeah.
to a 58 and etc. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm gonna go with Paul on that to a certain degree. Is gonna favor the trucks, and me, I would love to see anything in the 60s as far as a Dodge 100 like pickup truck. They had some really cool body styles as well. I know you can get some 3D printed bodies that are floating around out there, but I would rather see a kit come out, because I just like styrene a little bit better than resin bodies as far as doing the body work and stuff. But
Jimmy Flintstone has a full kit that is a mix of resin and 3D, but that thing is $100.
yeah, see, that's the other thing, is the resin stuff is going to be expensive. So
Yeah.
even if I bought the file, which the file is, I think, fairly priced at like 30 some bucks, but then you figure in my time and my resin, that's like, even there you're still going to add up to like 80 bucks or so, and then you got to make the windows and
Yeah.
So,
But yeah,
when people complain about kits,
awesome.
yeah, when people complain about kits, as far as like, that it kind of sucks or whatever, they don't realize how much money is into the tooling to make these kits, and how nice we have it, that these kits are available. So,
amen. That's the truth. I mean, that's a lot to put all that tooling together. What do they say nowadays? It's about $250,000 to tool a brand new kit.
it's
Yeah.
anywhere from 250 to 350,000, depending on how many trees they're making for that particular kit. So,
right. Yeah, that's a big ask, really. I mean, you've got to be sure that you're going to be able to sell that, or just be able to use some existing tooling and make some modifications. And that's kind of why we end up kind of with what we do. You'll see the comments, like whenever Round 2 makes a new release, there is like 9,000 comments. I don't want to see this junk. I want blah, 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 blah. It's like, do you not realize that they're going to need to sell more than 4 of them to you, dude? Like,
right. Yeah. No, and that was like, especially when they started talking about some of those Craftsman Plus, the screw bottom kits that they were bringing back. I think that was awesome. Just for the fact of, one, if you're a hardcore builder, they're great slump busters, to throw in the mix of your detailed builds. But, like Paul showed us one night a bunch of like, flat bottoms that those guys did, him and his dad. And I thought, well, that's a cool concept. That was never big up here. So I never really learned about it, but those screw bottoms definitely have their place in the hobby.
Yeah, you can chop the heck out of them and make them into something.
Yeah.
I know that.
I dig it.
Yeah.
I hope they continue to crank out more of those.
Yep. Yeah, I have bought that. I bought the '64 Chevelle or Malibu, but then I did buy that Barracuda. So the Barracuda, I definitely want to, do something wild with it. So that looks like a fun kit. I know our good buddy K Dog has already built one of those Barracudas. What is she saying? Jason, do they make the Ram Charger? Yes, we do. I got a couple out here. See, I got busted. I was trying not to tell her what I was buying, and now I'm screwed.
Yeah. No birthday cake for you. She's gonna give it to all the neighbors.
She did make me a birthday cake.
No more.
She made me a birthday cake while she was working.
So. Hey, William, from what I see, the Blues Brothers police car is coming this fall.
Yeah.
Yes.
I did see that. The Monaco will be available. Yep.
And I will be building demolition derby cars left and right out of that.
Yep. What's going on, Dean?
I had one of those Monacos, so I'd love to have one too.
Yeah,
I definitely want to build one as the Blues Brother. So the other one I want to get is the Home Alone OK plumbing van.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That could be so many things.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not a van guy, but I definitely want that Home Alone one. So that's cool.
Everybody's
I like Joe
Pesci, candy
so.
van.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yes, John, today's Jason's birthday, John.
Oh, that's right.
Someone say birthday cake. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. I even got a text from our brother Chuck. I was shocked.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh.
Good deal.
Yeah, from around good guys. That's cool, Weasel.
Yeah, I would love to see
that Chad
that
seems
too.
like a pretty cool guy. The Blues Brother Mobile. Oh yeah.
I don't know what the engine's going to have in
Cool.
it.
Yeah, I'm curious. You could modify the Monaco chassis, kinda. It's not quite right.
Right.
because the Monaco is that.
Thanks, Rick.
Monaco's got that goofy isolator type K-frame.
Yeah.
But you know what? I bet our sponsor, Josh Reese, has an engine will fit in it.
Oh, for sure.
I'm sure he does.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to have some
big
out
block
the hood
Mopar
headers
parts.
made for one.
Are you all going to sing the Jason? Yeah, Bruce already played a clip for us, Glenn. You missed the dancing girls. It was pretty entertaining.
Yes. Should I play it again?
Yes.
TJ, are you referring to the brand of the model kit? I think that OK Van was a Revell. Is that correct, guys, or was that an AMT?
It's going to be an AMT release.
And then it's a
based off
Dodge
the Turtle Wax, man.
Yeah. So. It is, John. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Hey, Papa Steve.
It is my birthday.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Chet. Is Paul still with us, or did we lose him?
Well, he's there, but he's not.
Oh, there he is.
Multitasking on the phone here.
Okay. No, that's fine. I just didn't know if we lose you. If you're eating, go ahead and you can pause the camera and eat. So for Paul is like the earliest one on the time shift. So we ask a lot of Paul. He literally rushes home and he misses a meal to be on the show half the time. So
before it wasn't bad before the position change at work. Then I was home by like 4:10, 4:15 my time. Still get out at 4. I just don't leave the office till closer to 5. That's the way it seems to work these days. You know, go in early.
That's the benefit of those new positions.
Yeah, but no, it's good. I was looking forward to getting here and jumping on this. So.
Yeah, no, if you're eating and you want to pause the camera,
go ahead.
That's fine. We just didn't know if we lost you. But
no, I got that barrier.
Joe, what was
over Joe's?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. He's kind of contagious.
Yeah.
So Joe, what was the other half of your question? It was what would be the one we would want to see them re-release that was already?
Yes. Yeah. What would we like to see a model company bring back? Round 2
go first.
Come
Joe?
Watch this at some point.
Thanks,
What
Mark.
Yeah, if you want, I'll go. 1966
Yeah,
Buick
go for it.
Skylark GS from AMT.
Oh yeah,
Please.
Nice.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
And I don't care if it's a Craftsman kit or not. Make it a Craftsman kit because Josh is a killer nailhead. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Bring that thing back already. Please.
Yeah.
That would be a good kit for sure.
Yeah.
All
that
right,
would be a fun one.
Bruce, what about you? Which one would you like to see come back?
I gave it some thought, but Astrovet, the NPC kit, it's like $250 right now.
Yeah.
Oh man.
No, that's not the same one that like the Shark Vet, is it? The Astrovet is the one that you restored, right?
Yes.
That you got off eBay.
Well, there's an Arrow Astrovet. Now I'm confused. Arrowvet.
Aerovet. I know there was a couple different marketed, wasn't there?
Yeah, the old NPC one is the one I want back. See,
Okay.
Astrovet.
Yeah. Well,
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm confused. I keep getting those two names.
How about you? I know the one you're talking about, and I might have screwed you up on that, Bruce. But
it's the mid-engine one. The sits right behind the driver's seat.
Yeah, that one. That one does
Yeah,
go for
that'd be
some good money on eBay. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
last time I seen one guy offer, says, I'll let you have it for $250 because he had it for $280. Sure, keep lowering it.
Yeah.
wow.
All right,
Oh,
Paul, how
man.
about you? Which one would you like to see come back?
You know, that's a hard choice because there's, when I think about the kits, it's and because we enjoyed doing a lot of the old customs,
Yep.
and a lot of the original annuals and stuff had custom parts that are not in some of the new kits. So sometimes it's not about the kit, but it'd be nice to have some of the parts that were in a kit. But
Yep.
since the question was a kit, to be honest, this is a tough one, but I would really love to see a 60 Buick re-released.
Oh yeah.
It was kind of a toss-up between 59, 60 Buick, but then I start thinking about the older Oldsmobiles, Pontiacs. I mean, but the 60 Buick would be a neat one to see re-released.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some good ones in the chat, like 71 Riviera,
Yeah,
70
would be nice.
GTO, 82 Malibu. Yep. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
for me, that's man, I don't know. There's a couple. Um, I'm kind of leaning more towards the orange crate for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
Just because I think there's a lot of cool history with that car and the kit.
Uh,
And it was a kit that I definitely struggled with big time. And I, was
everybody.
above my skill level. Yeah, that's the one. That's cool,
That's
Bruce.
Aerovet.
Yeah.
Aerovet.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, so I'm kind of leaning towards the orange crate just because I would love to have another crack at it. So that's where I'm being a little selfish about it.
And the
Yeah.
other one is the Aerovet, and that's the ones that are expensive.
Okay.
Yeah. Gotcha.
They're both MPC.
Yeah, there's some cool things when you think about, you know, new kits that would be neat to see, as well as re-release kits, and for the different reasons. We all have our reasons of wanting to build something, whether it's from our past or a one-to-one car we've seen or something. I mean, there's just, yeah, endless stuff.
Well, and you probably know, Paul, from some of our private discussions in the past, that with our zombie group build, how that really kind of has sparked some of that energy in me to like recreate old kits that I've done before,
Yes.
especially after I did that restore on that one.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's that, sentimental road that you take when you get older,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
you know, that's kind of the thing right now that I've really been kind of just really looking at and keeping an eye on some of those older kits that I feel like I screwed up as a kid.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, actually, as the kids and I have been cleaning up in here, organizing, going through stuff, when we get to the shelf, which used to be um, a project shelf and then stuff that we had ideas for under it, I think we're going to create one there, at least for myself. But I want to go back, and it really, I mean, I kind of had the idea, but then when we started the zombie group build, then a couple of your Sunday morning videos were more tailored towards some of those old monogram kits and the memories of them,
yep.
which I've kind of done the same before, where I have boxings of certain models from the ones that we would have got as kids. But I want to
Yep.
take some of the models that I had built that just didn't make it from, one move to another. I want to rebuild
Hmm.
those. And I don't want to, I mean, obviously I'll probably use different paints, but I'm not going to go crazy on them. But I want to build them the way I built them then, kind of like what we talk about. One of them's
Yeah.
AMT 64 Impala, but back then I built it as with the blown motor coming out of the hood and the Kragers on
Yep.
black walls, not white walls and dumped, you know. So I want to
Yeah.
build
Yeah.
that. It was when I did it then, it was white with either a red or black interior. So that's one I want to do again. And then the 68 Roadrunner, I did one that was just black on black with the custom wheels in the kit. So I've got that to actually put back together, but I want to build another one with just some of the paint. And
Yeah.
same thing, keep it a simple build, but just, you know, what when I think about those builds, I think about the different paints we have now without going down a rabbit hole of detail and 3D parts, just building that same model, we'll say the Kaleido, the metal colors, right? Or
Hmm.
whatever metal colors you use that are out there now. That in itself, I think would be really cool to take some and rebuild some of those, but just using the different paints we have now.
Yeah. The modern paints still go with like the box stock motif of the kit,
Yeah.
but using the modern paints. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that was
Um,
my blue 49 Ford was supposed to go down that route to do like this one I had from when I was a kid, but it went a different direction. So I'll probably do that. So I've got some different kits that's pretty much what they're going to be is just, I don't know what I'm going to call it, but a little series of, I don't know, back in the day
the
builds.
past.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something.
Blast from the past.
But it was
Sounds
really,
like we just created a new group build.
yeah.
Yes.
And, you
Just what
know,
I need.
it was really good. It was definitely something that had been on my mind and it kind of fell on the back burner. And then when you started doing those videos, man, it reignited. And it was like, it just, to me, I think enjoying the hobby and since jumping on YouTube, it's a balancing act, right? And
Yep.
there's always those, you start doing things and all of a sudden it's like, oh man, I just want to get back to the bench and build, you know, and then all those watching your videos, thinking about the stuff and seeing the kits, it just makes me think that sounds fun. Simple, plain and
Yeah.
fun. That's it, you know.
And to me, I got a couple more that are broke down like that I want to redo. And that's the main thing, in the back of my mind is so that when my kid gets them and I'm gone, he can say, hey, tell our, grandchildren or whatever, like, hey, your grandpa built this when he was a kid.
Yeah.
So that was kind of the drive. And you're right. I had a blast doing that car. And I had fun in the video, and you could see that in the video that I was enjoying that zombie build 100%. So
Yeah, definitely. And I've been going through some stuff that when I got this little shed shop up, it gave me the opportunity to go through stuff that I hadn't looked at in 20 something years. So I've also found
yeah,
some stuff that was actually old builds of pops that kind of got parts fell off and stuff during move. So I'm gonna try to put those back together too. So that'll be fun.
yeah, absolutely. Well, you've done a lot in your shed as of the last few months too, organizing that thing for you and the kids to have more working
Oh my God.
space. Oh,
As soon as we create space, it fills up with something. That's a bad habit. I blame Joe for that.
I know. I agree.
I
But look at Joe's still got more walls there that don't have shelves on it. I think he needs to fix that.
I know it's
I
getting to look, it's
finally
starting to
broke
look
down,
bare
guys,
in there.
and I bought some model kits today.
Oh,
What?
all right.
What?
Oh yeah, and I made up for it. I ordered a few.
Nice.
Oh,
Somebody
Where'd
like
you
been on
pick
round
up?
two again.
There's not a lot of real good sales. I've been picking up some stuff that's been out of production. It was just now's the good time to jump on it, and so I went over to Spotlight and added some bees to the stash.
that's good. Can't wait to
Nice.
see that on What Did You Buy Wednesday. That's going to be a good video.
That's right.
I was
I'm
thinking.
working on
Yeah,
a, I'm working on a video, Joe.
Which Bruce?
Nice.
I started
I've got a
it, and
handful
then
from
life
Amazon.
got in the way.
Been there.
Yeah, I was thinking about renaming my Wednesday videos. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to call it "What Did You Buy Wednesday" with Joe anymore. I'm going to call it "Blame It on Joe Wednesdays."
Yeah, I kind of like that one too. Yeah,
Blame it on Joe.
yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Blame it on Joe.
Yeah.
Don't
I
feel
love
bad.
it.
Sometimes I call it "What's in the Box Wednesday." I get it.
Yeah.
I do that too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's all.
I've kind of been shifting it to what and why did I buy it Wednesday? You know, try to make myself feel a little better about why I bought it.
Treat yourself. That's it. You just treat yourself.
Yeah.
You don't have to have a reason. Today ended
I
in
always
Y.
say,
I bought some kits.
It could be a
King
lot
Bob is-
worse.
Buying Pinewood
Yeah.
Derby cars now.
Oh, nice.
Oh boy.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, those were fun. I remember those as a kid.
Yeah. Remember
Yeah. It
painting
was
those
fun
with
when Josh
testers
was in
enamels?
Boy Scouts and I got to build them.
Yeah, I remember we did one to kind of mimic a Ford Roadster and painted it in candy purple.
Nice.
I remember it. Everybody was looking at it and they're like, "Wow." Yeah, that thing was cool.
Got frickin' 25-cent wood block with $100 worth of paint on it.
Yeah, now we still have it. I think I had sent you a picture of it, Jason, because I remember you showed yours one day, and mine was sitting there in storage, and it had it's lacquer too, so it's all cracking now, but yeah, it's still
Yeah.
got the little bandit sticker on the back, and that thing did good.
Yeah.
It raced fast, and everybody loved the look of it. Yeah,
Yeah, they're fun.
yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Read that comment.
Yeah. You will not be entitled to any compensation, however.
Yeah,
That's a good one, Ryan.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we put 9 shelves up in the last probably month and a half. But it was good though. It cleared a lot of space off of the dump.
Well, and you guys reorganized. Both of you guys reorganized all your paint and everything.
Yeah, which and that's the thing is it was really good because I was starting to buy some MCW and scale finishes that we had already had, which doesn't hurt having more, but yeah, it's nice to remember what you got. Now I got to go through aftermarket and 3D parts and organize that stuff. But,
now I'm giving a lot of thought to making a shelf for some Kaleido.
Yeah, Dan did that.
I'm disappointed. It's good paint. It really is good paint. So
it is.
Yeah,
Figure maybe I'll grab a 39 and some Kaleido and try it out.
Yeah,
I think for the most part. Let me see here.
I love it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's all on here is between the Kaleido paints and the markers,
Yeah.
And it came out cool. It was
the Kaleido metallizers are nice. They're nice paints. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's for the most part.
Yeah.
Everything that's
it's really good.
Yeah. No, I had no problem taping on it. Anything. Yeah, it worked really nice. Yeah, I like it. Good stuff.
Everybody
no,
seems to
I'm
really
happy.
like it and have some really nice results. And the more I see it, the more I'm like, just give it a shot.
Well, and the
Yeah.
nice thing too, Joe, is that you can buy them individually if there's like a certain couple colors you just want to buy and try on a model before you go investing in it. You can do that. But I don't think you're gonna be disappointed with it at all. So
There was $3.58 a bottle, I think.
yeah, they're
it's
not
not
bad.
a bad deal.
No.
The only thing I haven't tried of theirs is the primer, and everybody else that's tried the primer loves their primer.
You're gonna love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have not bought the primer yet. I've been still just using the primer that I use on everything basically, but
I'm lazy. I love to rattle can primer.
happy anniversary tomorrow. That's Saturday. You got the wrong date, chick. Jesus Christ, how does your husband know and you don't? Jesus.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have just witnessed relationship history live tonight on the AMC.
At no extra charge.
Make one for the wife and win for the husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, but TJ, you need some more. Just because you got all that, I got a whole bunch of other stuff too.
Yeah. No, I will say that like I have the Createx and I've used Createx line for over 20 years. And the pigment is so much better in the Kaleido versus the Createx. So
it is.
It's really consistent. It's really strong. It covers extremely well, even when you thin it out. So I'm very happy with it. You'll love it really well.
Nice.
Just take your time with it, and you'll get it down. And like Paul said, taping it long as you got a good tech surface, like what Gary Seeds told us, not to polish your primer. It will stick to the primer really good, and then when you put tape layers down, it will not come off. So it works.
So don't sand my primer to 12,000 grit. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So.
Yeah.
Even with the colors, that's like the number one thing that guys screw up too.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm kind of in between. I'm afraid to do too much, and I catch myself not doing enough.
Yeah, I think it really. I mean, I
try not to sand my color unless I dirt in it. Go ahead, Paul. We're really lagging right now.
We
I'm
normally
really lagging.
Yeah, we normally try not to sand on the base unless we're going to go back and blow a little more color over it before clear. But I think a lot of it too, and I know especially for folks that have worked somewhat in probably the one-to-one car world, the 2K clear actually is, I don't want to say very forgiving, but base and clear will actually fill in a lot and hide a lot as well. That was one thing I was worried about with my Camaro for the USAC build, because I worked on it over the course of about 2 weeks, but it was probably done in about 4 days. And the body work, I spent probably 2 hours sanding on that because I took off the wheel well moldings, all the emblems, primered, blocked it 3 or 4 times, but I was still seeing some stuff that I had a feeling it was going to show through the base and clear, and that's why I said it'll be a nice 40-footer. But by the time I got the base down, the pearl coat, and the clear, you can't even see any of that stuff. So I think it's just that's one thing that, again, I always say, understand your materials, know what you're working with, because it will benefit you, and you'll learn where you can get away with things, that it doesn't always have to be perfect. And just because you're seeing something in the plastic, in the primer, doesn't always mean it's going to show through at the end.
Yep. Yeah, JT, the 2K will pretty much go over everything. So I've used it over the Kaleido on some engines, and I've used it over the Createx as well. So 2K, like Paul said, it's very forgiving on a lot of different aspects. So.
Yeah, I think where a lot of people, I mean, I think if you were working on the full size cars, then you would definitely have some things you probably wouldn't want to put it over. And I've had friends tell me, "Oh, you put that over, this or this," but it's a model car. It's sitting in a display case in a room. It's not sitting through 4 seasons outside in the driveway and going 80 down the highway. So
Right.
you can get away with a little.
It's not going to get bug splatter or anything.
Yeah, hopefully not.
What's going on, Terry?
Although that would be fun to try to replicate on a build, now that I think about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Right.
Oh God, Mars is in the chat now. Mars is going to be trying to do bug splatter on it now.
Yep.
When you perfect this, Mars, please let me know, because I just had a killer idea.
Joe's creating a new group build. It's the bug splatter group build starting this fall.
No,
right.
I want to know how to add bug splatter to a build, and so I wrote that down.
The big bug group build.
I always have sticky notes.
I got
sticky notes.
Yeah, I got sticky notes all over the place. There we go. Mars is already on it. He'll have this thing figured out in about a week.
Mars is on it. I'm working on it. Yep. Big
nice.
We'll call it the June bug group build.
Hey,
got
bees and grasshoppers up here, Mars.
I still remember as a kid riding my dirt bike out in the country and coming home in the evening, and I got hit right in the forehead by a June bug, and that hurt like hell.
That hurts, doesn't it? It almost knocks you off the bike.
Oh man, that hurt.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh man. So what are you guys working on? What do you guys got on the bench?
I got RC cars.
Rambler.
Nice.
I got messes everywhere.
Goodness.
Yeah, what are you doing with that, Joe?
50s and 60s on Steely's group build. So this is going to basically be somebody bought a 66 Rambler, and then they swapped in a 343 from a 67. They made their own Rambler Rogue. So it'll be kind of a sleeper, but kind of that whole... We'll build the whole backstory from about 1966, 67 for fun.
And who's hosting that group build?
JT,
right?
Over at I Need My Garage Time. JT.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that one goes until May 14th.
Awesome. Oh, that's going to be a
fun build.
Yeah.
I haven't worked on anything this week, but I've still got my psychedelic 60s Volkswagen van. I'm contemplating on hand painting stripes on because I don't like the decals.
Yeah.
And I'm still working on the Super Chrome group build Dodge 55 Dodge Chrysler 300. I got it in primer.
Mm-hmm.
That's right there. That's as far as it's got.
Oh yeah,
nice.
That's that.
There you go.
Mobius kit. I spent 4 days on sanding the lines out of it.
The 56.
Oh
yeah,
man.
Yeah, a 56. I said 55. I meant 56.
Yeah, no, that's an interesting kit there. I want to build one of those yet too.
Yeah, you're gonna use all your new sandpaper sticks you got.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. That it's got a lot of flash going down it. So.
Yeah, One thing for sure, that car is going to be smooth. If I can lay the paint right, it's going to look like glass.
Well, with the Kaleido,
Nice.
you'll be just fine.
Just, and that's what's going on. It's going to
Yep.
be green,
Yep.
not any of the factory colors.
Oh,
Nice.
It's going to be almond green.
Ooh.
I can't remember the Kaleido color number though. But,
so Paul, are you done with your
Nice.
USAC? I know it was close. Are you done?
Yeah, for the most part, there's about 3 or 4 things I got to add to it. I mean, as of right now, I think I could get away with showing it. It took a lot of turns on me, but again, it more self-inflicted in time.
Well, the paint turned
Trying
out
to
awesome
do a
on it.
lot in a short time period, but nicer than I expected. That was the funny thing, is I expected the issues to be with the body work and the paint, and that turned out the best. Everything else turned into the issue. So
Yeah.
I just kept my handy Katurk with me, and when I found an issue, I turned that thing on, and just started cutting stuff.
Yeah.
ooh,
That's
he's been
awesome.
watching Jason again.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like hearing that.
I was, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought, what would Jason do?
Cut that
Get
baby
something
up.
out that cuts. Oh, believe me, I did. Let me tell you.
Grind her till she
Yeah.
fits.
That's right.
But yeah, the only thing I really want to do is I want to take the mirror and the I want to take the mirror and probably the front and back bumpers, dechrome them, use that Kaleido, I think it was the alloy, and you probably paint the parts with that, and then get them on, and it's pretty much done. But it's sitting on all 4 wheels. Everything's good. It just, I used the kind of white glue method. I figured originally I looked at it as I had about 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
I figured rather than rushing, if I took my time, test fit everything, it would probably alleviate those issues. But things were just off, just enough to throw everything out of whack, you know. But at the end of the day, it looks good sitting on the shelf, so I'll take it. And I did enjoy the bench time.
Well, yeah, like I said, you did it in a short period of time. I was kind of shocked that you made the last minute choice to jump in, and you did.
Yeah,
And
here.
it's looking good. You guys will be impressed when you see his video. It's turning out really good. So
Yeah, the pictures are awesome.
yeah.
I had that one Saturday that I was probably out here by 7 in the morning and out here till the evening. Other than that, it's just been a couple hours here and there. So all in all, I mean, I'm happy. I'm a little disappointed it's not what I wanted as far as what I have and what I envisioned, but I guess I got to keep in mind, aside from that one day, there's probably 3 or 4 hours that went into it. So I'll take it. It was fun, and it got me, just to kind of stop overthinking everything I got to do in here and just build something. So I'm eager to get on my pickup for the custom or the zombie group build, and let's get it done March.
Yep. Yep. That's exactly where I was going with what I have on the bench. So as soon as this Saturday's over with RC, then the Sunday we will be back on to the zombie build, which is what I showed in my last video, which is the 70 Cornet. We started that as the 72-hour AMC live group build, and we didn't get it done. So now it's a zombie, and we're going to do the finish it up March idea that Paul had came up with, and we're going to try and get that thing knocked out of the park this month. So looking forward to having that one done.
That's gonna look nice.
Yeah, I love the green. I'm not a big
Be a
green
nice
guy, but the green turned out pretty good, so I'm digging it. So
yeah, that's nice.
Finally finished the Chevy Love. Yeah. Terry, I did see that Chevy Love. It looks good, buddy.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah, my 36 Ford, I just got to decide if I'm going to just do a flat pan or just build a simple chassis and engine for it. But I'm looking forward to it. That'll be nice to see that 36 on the shelf.
The 36 is cool. And then same with the other one. I'd like to see you finish is that panel.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I would like to jump on that.
That panel is going to be cool.
Yeah, I need to maybe we'll get that going because for the Customs Illustrated group, but I want to do that Ford pickup, but then I want to take one of the customs that has started and try to finish it. That's kind of my goal. So maybe we'll do that panel. That would be a neat one.
Yeah. Prayers to you, Chet. I know you got a heck of a surgery coming up, so you take care.
Yeah. Prayers there. Yeah, Bruce, are you done? You got all your computer stuff figured out, or are you still playing with everything there? You went through a bit there, right?
Well, we're back on the old one because we're having issues with the cameras again on the new one.
Oh,
yeah. I did an update 2 days ago. I thought, well, I better check, make sure the cameras are working.
We're having issues.
Just in case, And sure enough, they're not working. Wow. I mean, they're working in OBS, but StreamYard or Restream or nobody else can see the cameras. The virtual, what they call virtual cameras, are not working. And when you pull up the log for it, it's error all the way down. Yeah. So I sent out information out to the developer, and I'm still waiting to hear back. So what are you doing? We're using the old one today.
Yeah.
I can tell a big difference too, because when I click on the chat over there to bring up something up on the screen, I click on it, and it's like it hits the next one down.
Oh wow!
Because I've clicked on it, and the next one moves up, and it's that slow. Yeah. Oh. Well, whoopsie. So yeah. We've been messing with that this week, and then we've had some family things going on.
Yeah.
As well. And I've been consoling with my kids quite a lot this week. So.
Gotcha. Yeah.
It's not going to be a good future. I'll just put it that way.
Oh, sorry.
That's.
Yeah.
Yep. So
we're all managing. So, life moves.
Wife.
Yeah, the ex-wife is not doing well.
Not doing well. And it
tough.
means a lot to Bruce because they did get along, even though they were divorced, and then all his children
always have. Yeah.
Yeah. So
and
she does watch Bruce's channel. She watches.
Yes, she does. The kids do too. They just don't comment. So.
Yeah. Well, on a different note, I was going to let you guys know if you like this kit. I don't know if you guys are familiar or not. I'm not overly familiar with it. It's that it's the old part.
Is that a re-release?
Yeah, so at least the other day Amazon had these for $20, and if you're a Prime member, you get the free shipping. So I had picked up a couple of them. Yeah,
that's cool. I didn't know
I've had those in my cart 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I figured for $20 and free shipping, it's worth picking up a couple.
Yeah, if nothing else, it's good for parts and pieces.
There's what my shirt says.
It's a beautiful day to leave me alone. I need one of those shirts to wear to work.
Ditto.
That was a question.
That was a sign on the door to my office.
That'd be awesome for you working at the DMV. People would be like hesitating as they walk up to you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes, it would be great.
I like to go around, and when someone says, "Oh, thank God it's Friday," I tell them, "Just think it'll be Monday before you know it."
I know. That's why I'm that guy. I'm the guy that says, "Thank God it's Friday" all the time, and then people
Yeah.
were doing that same thing, calling me out at work. Well, Monday will be here sooner than you can blink.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
There's a
they
mechanic
ask
in
me
the.
that stuff, and I always go, "Is it Friday yet?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
No kidding.
There's a mechanic in the DOT shop that says the same thing on Friday morning. I'm like, thank God it's Friday. And he's like, one day closer to Monday.
Yep.
I like that.
Up. Stop it.
Next time I do a private chat, I'm going to use that.
Yeah. I tell people you got to make the most of every day.
Yes, you
This
do.
is true.
You do.
Because they get shorter.
Yeah, definitely.
They do.
Let's just pray that tomorrow.
Let's pray.
Huh.
Yeah,
I would prefer to be snowed in tomorrow.
Too.
Yeah, we're in the low 80s today. And this.
So
I love how he rubs that in. He just home runs it. He just runs it in there every time.
In Southern California, they're telling people to stay indoors because there's a heat wave coming.
Oh my God! It's
poor people.
Ask Mars about that. I'm sure he's probably.
Oh my gosh! It's 22 here right now. When I got up this morning for work, it was 46 degrees, but we had like steady 40 to 60 mile an hour winds all morning until about 2 o'clock this afternoon. And my picture, my shop card picture, that mountain range, it's the Judas. I look straight out from my window and I see them. They had 104 mile an hour wind gust about 10 o'clock this morning.
Jeez Louise.
Holy smokes.
And now it's dumping snow. It wasn't supposed to do that till tonight. It started snowing at about 11 o'clock today. And then it really started sticking about 2:30, and it's been piling up.
Yeah. Dang, 90.
And then it's supposed to be 68. It's supposed to be 68 next Wednesday.
Yeah, I seen that. We're supposed to warm up midweek too.
Yeah. So it'll be a mess.
It was funny because last Sunday we were private, Bruce, me, you, and Don?
Yes.
Yeah, so that was like the nicest day we've had, and it melted all our snow. It was like 55, almost 58 degrees. And I'm on a private with Bruce and Don, and all of a sudden I hear the leaf blower. My neighbor was already out with a leaf blower on the first nice day.
Wow.
My gosh.
Oh my God. He's really itching for spring.
That was hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I just started a random private live this last Sunday. I just turned it on. I said, okay, somebody see if anybody jumps in just for giggles.
Yeah. I was sitting at the computer cutting vinyl masks, and I thought, oh, they're on. So then I quick jumped on there, and we were just kind of shooting the breeze for a little bit.
Heck yeah.
We've had 55 to 58 people here all night.
Oh,
that's
nice.
awesome.
Yeah, I can't
Thank
see
you,
the
everybody.
chat, but smash that like button.
That's right.
There's
currently only 29 likes.
You got one here in Seattle from yesterday. Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah,
hopefully
it's been pretty brutal.
Yeah, Mike, it is going your way. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I know, like Bruce and them, what was it, Wednesday or whatever? Yeah, Tuesday or Wednesday, you guys had tornado warnings, didn't you, down there in Indiana?
Wow. Yep. All day long, all night, the night before and all day long. And there was tornado in Madison, Indiana, and here we had 50, 60, 70 mile an hour winds. My house was this old barn house was a shaking.
Oh man.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And the wind always blows this direction. And there's a big tree right there behind you guys.
Oh,
Yeah, it scares the hell out of me.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But the majority of all we got was wind. We got the heavy rain yesterday, and then the day before, all that storm went around. We're like on the backside of a hill valley type thing, so sometimes it goes around us, but if it ever comes over the top of that hill, we're in trouble.
mm-hmm.
So most of the time it goes around the hill. It goes north of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had the sirens going on in town and everything.
Oh wow.
So another thing we can touch on here is that we're getting into March, and a lot of areas, the shows are really starting to ramp up. Is there anything that you guys are planning to go to in the next month or so for model shows?
I wish.
I was planning on going to the Left Coast show, which is going to be down near, probably closer to Mars area. But I don't know if we're going to make it over there. There's just been so much going on between Reese move and helping her do that. Then we're got a family thing coming up. So, and I really don't have anything probably new to take. So this will probably be another mellow year and hopefully get some good stuff knocked out to take to some shows next year, or maybe Acme. That might be the one show to really aim for and try to get to this year.
Yeah, for me, my first one will be on the 10th of April. So that's a one-to-one car show that I'm a part of. So I help them with the model thing. So that's always fun to get the models along with the one-to-one stuff. And
Nice.
it's definitely growing. I think last year I think it was a good 85 models on the table. So that was really good. And we definitely had at least 6 to 7 juniors there. So that's really cool.
Nice.
And I know one of my good friends too. He's got a little one. I think he's 4 or 5, and he enjoys building models with dad. And so he's working on something that he's really excited to show everybody that he's building with the big guys now. So
cool.
It's really cool to see the kids doing it. So
yeah, definitely.
Yep. There's one in
awesome. That's really cool.
There's one in south of Indianapolis, Frankfort, Indiana, I believe it is. I think it's in April. I don't remember for sure. Bob brought it up on his channel during a live King Bob was having. I did not know about it.
Yep.
I can't find the flyer. I think it's on the other computer.
Yeah.
Damn it. Yeah.
That's
it's
cool.
3 days, so that'd be cool to go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's this one up here, Ryan. Ryan, you should go to it. So it's the GSTA Rod and Custom Show, and it is at the Canterbury Park. The horse track is where the GSTA is now. It's not at the fairgrounds no more. Much better venue than what the fair had. It's got 4 levels of one-to-one cars.
Oh.
And then we have a much bigger spot for the model area now. So you can sign up if you want to bring models and enter models. Go to the GSTA website and you can register your models on there as well. But yeah, you should go to it, Ryan. You'd enjoy it. So
that's cool.
Bob says it's mid-May.
Mid-May. Yeah, and then for up here, then you got NNL North is, I think, is that end of March or is that May? I don't have the flyer over here, but definitely going to start next month. That's for sure. So I got to get that. I got to get that coronet done so I can put it in there. Yeah, I was thinking that, Ryan, that would be closer to you, the horse track. So it's a really good venue. It really is.
And do you go to that NNL North generally, Jason?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I've been there the last couple of years.
How far is that from you?
It's about a good hour. So I'd say it's about 49, 50 miles, something like that.
So that's not bad.
South of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Definitely worth it. Larry from Larry's Model Garage. He came up from South Dakota last year, so it was really cool to meet Larry in person last year.
Nice.
It's fun. I got to meet Ryan and his family there last year.
That's cool.
Which was really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How far?
It's awesome.
How far is that for you, Joe?
I looked this up once upon a time. I want to say it's something like it's right around 1,000 miles, give or take.
Okay, that's a little.
Let me get to Google here. It takes longer than to go to Denver. I knew that.
Gotcha.
Was he?
Yeah, because Joe he's 2 states south or west of me.
Yeah.
Yes. And just to get out of the state is about 5 hours. Just to get out of Montana.
And then would you just cut directly across South Dakota or North Dakota?
I'd probably rip along North Dakota, I think. Like I would truck down, I think I'd end up in Miles City and I would get on 94, I think.
Yeah.
And then just truck that way. It's 880 miles.
That's not too bad.
So it'd
considering.
be 13 miles or 13 hours if everything goes nice and smooth. If you got a nice tailwind and North Dakota's not doing North Dakota things.
Well, if you ever get to do it, you should. It's really a good event. It's definitely getting bigger, and they moved it last year to a better venue, so there's definitely more space.
I'd like to go to that event.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fun, and the vendors are good there too. So
yeah, the two that I had in mind was Josh's show in Denver, and then coming your way because I can drive to those. So if I wanted to take like Andre with me, it'd be fun for us to just load up in the pickup, and then that way we can hit the swap meet and actually just throw stuff in the pickup and bring it home. So
yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
those bigger shows for sure are so awesome with like affordable kits, whether they're bag kits or whatever. I mean, we bought some really cool bodies. There was a guy just selling bodies in a bag, and it had all the glass and all the bumpers and stuff, and they were like $6. It's like
nice.
That's awesome,
Cool.
So yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I'm not going to get to go this year, T2. Between the bathroom project and now I got another project that's going to snowball that is going to eat up my time and my budget this summer. So
yeah, I would like to go. I'm gonna try, but man, it's a trip. But
my airfare and hotel last year when I had everything reserved, I was about $1,100 in.
Yeah.
She'll be about what the materials are going to cost to redo the corner of the house that has to be done this summer.
Yeah, I booked my hotel room already because you can cancel. But yeah, that in itself it's not cheap just for the hotel room for 3 or 4 nights to hang out. And figure if Ruth and I go, we kind of make it, just check out some other stuff and hang out. But
I would have to go.
I
too.
hate flying.
Yeah. I would have loved to
we're
have gone to the
gonna
museum down there. The Savoy Automotive Museum would be really neat.
Yeah.
But then that's the other thing. If you get down there, I mean, if you get into a rental car or something like that, then all of a sudden things get. I remember my mom and I went to Phoenix for a NASCAR race a couple of years ago, and online we'd booked the rental car and it was not bad, $129 or so. We figured by the time we got done paying fees and everything else, we had $600 into a car. We drove 23 miles.
Yeah, they get you.
Yeah, and I'm like,
yeah.
I can't in good conscience budget that, but I'd rather be able to drive somewhere. I've got my own vehicle. I've got protection should I need it.
Yeah.
Can't take that on a plane. I got nailed for a tactical pen the last time I flew.
Yeah.
Jeez.
No, that's part of the reason why we're gonna drive, because then we have comfort with us. So
yes. Peace of mind.
We're definitely going. That's for sure. We're definitely going. So that's, as of now, it is on the agenda to hit Acme for us. We've got the week off, so we plan on leaving the weekend prior to the show and just kind of taking a lackadaisy drive down through like Tennessee and the Carolinas and just kind of weasel our way around to get down there. So
nice.
Yeah, we're going.
Right on.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now, are you going to that NNL North this year too, Jason?
Yep.
Nice. Cool.
When is NNL North?
So pretty much I think it's the beginning of May, or it's in the, it's got to be the beginning part of May.
It's not bad.
Somewhere in there, yeah.
I could probably
so
swing
I'll hit
the Denver trip and then
GSTA in April. Yeah, and then May. You should try and make that, Joe. That NNL.
I'll probably next year. That would be the hope, is maybe if I can start saving up now, go down and hit Josh's show in March and then pop over. That'd be nice. I'd just have to drive anyway.
Yeah, it's not a bad drive. It really ain't.
Yeah. So, May's not so bad.
South Dakota or North Dakota is a little boring. But
yeah, that's cool.
I actually still have airline miles I can use. But
well, that's cool, Mike. Where about in Minnesota are you going to end up in?
I was going to ask about the same thing about Indiana.
That's cool. Guys, I hate to cut it short.
Yeah, no.
I got to run. June and I got to head out.
You should drive. It'll take less time.
Yeah.
It was good seeing everybody. And we'll catch y'all later.
You got to fly.
All right, Paul. Thanks for coming in, buddy.
See you later, guys. Paul.
See you, Paul. Oh, so I'm paint shopping right
that's cool.
now here, and I see the running promo Auto Color Works on the Auto Colors is buy 9 get 3 free.
Yeah. Yep. And I think they do have some spring sales that are coming up fairly soon here. So, wow, even the chat is really lagging. It just like dumped like 16 different freaking comments and like.
I know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Chat, there's various ways of. There's various ways of connecting your wiring, Chet. I solder and use shrink tubing because it's real fine wire, so I have real fine shrink tubing. So, and if a lot of times if you're running wire side by side, you can use what they call crep. I call it crep tape.
Okay. Oh, you're going to Milwaukee, Mike? Okay. That's cool. That's about 5 hours from me, Milwaukee.
It looks like this, and they use it to bind your 18650 battery packs together, like this one I just made. So Jason knows about these too.
Yeah.
I can't remember what they call it. What do they call that tape? Jeez, it's got a name. Went right out of my head. But anyway, that's a lot of times you don't have to solder the wires. You just put the wires underneath the tape, and it keeps the wires separated. But you still have to tape the wires along the inside of the body, going up to the headlights, because you usually mount all your wiring in the trunk area, and that way it doesn't get hung on anything when you're putting it together. And you just run it all up above the wheel well and use that. You can use a Tamiya tape. You want to use a good, strong tape.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about long term.
Otherwise, it starts falling down.
Yep.
Kapton tape is what Ruckus said.
That's it, Kapton. Thank you. Yeah, I couldn't think of the name. They went poof.
You're right, Kevin. That would be a cool tape color to tint windows with, wouldn't it? That would be.
Totally like a cool.
You can
gasser,
see. Yeah, you can see through it. I mean, caption tape. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can see through it.
Yeah.
That good yellow windows.
That'd be cool on a gasser.
Yeah. I never thought of that. See, everything has purpose of some sort.
Again, the super moderator, he's doing his job. Super moderator, he's got all the ideas.
Oh my.
And you know what? That's a good idea. He uses it for turn signal lenses. That's freaking awesome.
Ooh.
Yeah. Boy, cutting that out though. That's pretty tough stuff.
Yeah, but I'm sure you could probably cut it and put a punch through it or something.
You could use stick some on a clear plastic or any kind of plastic, and then use a hole punch and punch it through. That might work.
Yeah,
it'd be round. That stuff's pretty tough, and you can't tear it or rip it. You have to cut it.
Yeah. Good night, Mark.
I lost my chat. There you are.
I don't know, Kevin. I've never used window tint on anything, not even my real cars.
I've used a Tamiya smoke to tint windows.
Yeah, the paint wise, I think Kevin's talking about the film.
Yeah, I've never done anything like that either. Not on any real stuff.
Yeah. No, it's I would probably just smoke it out with some Tamiya paint.
Mm-hmm.
I do know that Kaleido is going to end up having some like translucent paints coming out, so that's going to be cool to see what they come out with.
Yeah, and military paints.
Yeah, and their military tones. So I think even with the military tones, you probably see some colors of like for figures too. So you should get some pastel peaches and tans and cream colors and things of that nature. So
nice.
Which is going to be cool. So
yeah, engine colors would be great.
Yeah, well, they're also going to be doing where you can order colors. You can I think they calling it like a Kaleido Pro page or something like that, where you can order custom colors and have them made. So I don't know what kind of data you got to give them, if you got to send them paint chip numbers or actual paint chip sample, like pictures of the color, and then they match the tone, or if it's something the website will do. I'm not sure how they're going to roll that out, but
they're also
interesting
rolling out a web page where you can take your Toledo colors and mix them together. It'll show you what that's going to look like before you even do it.
Yeah, right. The mixture. Yep.
Yeah, they're still working on that. It's supposed to be out late this year.
Yep.
That's what I was told.
That's cool.
I've been doing the tractor. I've probably answered over freaking 20 to 25 emails that I've gotten from people on mixing the gold and mixing the blue and stuff like that, and if it would be easily to repeat, and that absolutely. So if you measure it with those little measuring cups, you could easily repeat the color. That's like the thing that people get scared about as far as mix and paint, because if you screw up, are you going to be able to mix it? And it's pretty good about mixing right back. So I did with the gold. I didn't make enough at first, and then I had to mix some more. And so if you remember your ratio numbers, it will turn out the same way. So it's pretty good.
I've noticed a lot of the videos are coming out here lately where people are starting to mix colors and send that paint out and all kinds of stuff. So everybody's starting to experiment with it to see what it can and can't do. And that is great because it gives everybody something to look at and try.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
I followed Jason's lead. I've been sending mine out like almost 50-50, and that stuff just shoots great.
Yeah. And it just lays down. And really, like for me, I put it in the dehydrator for, maybe 3 hours, and I was putting tape on top of it. I mean, within 3 hours, I was putting tape on top of it. Then sprayed the next layer of color down on that tractor. And I thought, man, there's no way I would do that with the Kaleido, or not the Kaleido, the Createx. I would have to let the Createx sit for 12 hours or longer before you went and put tape on it. And same thing with like enamel. You would have to wait, 24 hours at least. Yeah. Well, with the dehydrator, that helps a ton with enamel. It really does. So usually with enamel, I bake them for 10 hours. So
what temperature do you normally go at?
104.
That's what I use.
Yeah. Some guys like the great Don Yost. I love that man. He was a great dude, and everybody learned a lot from him. He would say, just don't go no hotter than 120 degrees. But I just like to stay on the safe side to kind of control and make sure I'm not warping it. And so I just leave it at about 104.
Your newer plastics are thinner.
Huh?
I'm sorry. Your newer plastics are thinner, so you got to kind of watch it. You're warping.
Yeah.
You're right.
I've noticed they're a lot thinner and a lot softer than the older stuff.
Yeah. You can tell even when you're sanding it that it's definitely feels like it's tearing more than it is just, smoothly going away. So
scribing door lines has been kind of tricky sometimes. It feels like it balls up sometimes on you.
And snags.
I've noticed that.
So I've had some people ask questions about what tools I use to scribe out the doors, because they've snag the back of a number 11 blade and then they go across the panel when it jerks out. So yeah, that's a good tool right there.
It's a trumpeter. Nice. That's the old standby.
Yeah,
it'll cut both directions, so because it's knifed on the front end, so you can work your way up into the corner. At least that's what I use it for. I mean, other people may probably use it differently, but that's been my go-to. I got 2-3 other kinds, but I like that trumpeter.
That's cool, Chet. You'll have to let me know what you think of it. They're really good, and if you're also using like the craft paints or the Createx paints, the Kaleido retarder will work on that stuff as well. So The big bottle of Kaleido retarder is definitely a better bang for the buck than buying the Createx retarder or reducer. So you can definitely use the Kaleido stuff with the other acrylic paint.
Yeah, I've used it with folk art and deco art recently, and it works just fine.
Yeah.
I mean that,
Well,
and
it works really good.
Of course, when I first got my metal color set, first thing I did was, and Ed and one team garage still here, I mixed up my Bruce's formula with the quick shine and everything, and poured it right into the Kaleido paint, sprayed perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
That paint job he just did on that Falcon was gorgeous.
Yeah.
I was blown away. I was like, dang. Like I'm still trying to figure out how to lay scale finishes, and I'm like, man. But yeah, I think I'm gonna break down and dive into some Kaleido and see what happens.
I found with just scale finishes, turn the air pressure up about 28 pounds to get about that far away from it.
That's the problem. I probably need to get closer a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I end up shooting, especially with the TG, I end up shooting like probably too far away. It's so odd to me to shoot so close because I'm always afraid of getting a bunch of runs and things. And so I end up too far away probably all the time.
Yeah. I usually stay about 3 to 4 inches away from my body.
Not that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm way too far out then. I'm still 6-8 inches away probably yet.
Yeah.
Of course, the TG moves so much material. I'm always afraid of really laying it on too heavy at that point. But
yeah,
I mean, it's tough still learning technique, and then you're going to try to, and then changing paints on top of it. It's like, but I guess whichever one gives me a better overall product as I'm trying to.
Have you ever just sprayed on cardboard?
A lot of spoons. I haven't done cardboard with an airbrush. I used to do that setting up.
I'll tell you right now, that's the thing that I used to teach myself the airbrush was just white cardboard. And just take and go like an inch, then back up 2 inch, just run lines, right? And you'll get the gist of what your brush for whatever air pressure you're using, what it's doing, because you're going to see the pattern widen out the further you go back.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it gives you a really good visual on where you are in relationship to the material, on what you're actually laying down for a width, So, and then same thing, like I do that with like practicing shapes too. I'll do that on the cardboard. I'll take a pen and like draw a circle and then see how I can follow it. Just practice. Just do dumb tests like that. Yeah.
I take popcorn boxes and turn them inside out. You get your popcorn in the box.
Yeah.
Right.
I break the box open because it's smooth on the inside. It may be brown, but you still see the pattern and see what you're doing with it. I mean, here's a piece right here.
Yeah.
Right. Wow. Like I get away with it just fine on base coat. It's the clear that I'm probably way too far away on. And then so I end up always not happy with my clear anyway.
So you're seeing more texture then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm probably at that 6 to 8 inches because that TG, it's such a wide pattern. It's just bam, bam. You've already got the side, and then you're like 2 passes, you're covered, and it looks good for the moment. And you're like, oh, it'll lay out, and then it doesn't always. So
Tiffany says she uses 25 pounds.
Yeah, it's about where I shoot. I just probably need to get closer. I'm just always so afraid of being too close and just, having a bunch of runs and sags. So,
my cousin always said if you start to get a run, just chase it right down to the bottom and cut it off.
Yeah, that's what some other people say the same thing in the big car world. They just try to push it down. Yep.
Yeah, we painted semis and cars, and I was the grunt guy, did all the taping and stuff. But yeah, he was a painter. And he'd start getting a run. He'd just start chasing all the way to the bottom, then he'd move on down.
Yeah.
Like if I ever got it shooting like race cars or derby cars, it's like, who cares? It's going to get dirty. Just leave it. Cover that with decals.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, the other thing too is like with the air and stuff like that, you got to find what works for you. You take somebody else's advice and you can start there, but don't be afraid to not go up or down from what they tell you. A lot of people in the community, you're hearing 18, you're hearing 20. Myself, it's 30. I start with 30, and that's what I'm used to. And if you say the paint is mixed a little different or the humidity is different in the air, then I might play with it a couple pounds up or down. But for the most part, I start at 30. So it's pretty cool to hear that Tiffany is at 25, because that's kind of a number that I really haven't heard a lot of, people at 25. So obviously she's found something that works for what she's doing,
right.
And that's cool, and there's some other dudes that I know that paint motorcycle tins, and they get some big money, and they're shooting through the airbrush 40 psi, and they're doing all that fine detail work. So it's just a matter of finding what works for you and your temperature and what your mixture rates are and how fast you like to go back and forth. That's got a huge effect on it too. So
Mike says he's spraying.
Spray can pressure.
Spray can pressure.
Yeah.
Spray can pressure.
Using a serene air, so it only goes up to 27. So 27. I may have to invest in a compressor at this point.
Yeah.
I shoot right around 25 to 27 anymore myself.
Yeah.
So.
And I've tried all over. I mean, I've tried 18, on some practice bodies, and you can do it and it can be done. But I felt that I had to change my depth on where I was with my brush and how fast I was going across. And it was just out of my comfort zone. So that was like, okay, I'm just going to crank it back up. And I cranked it up and I was more comfortable in that range. So it worked for me. And I've told a few people just recently, because even on the gallery page, there was people that were asking for, help on some paint jobs. And then, right away you got the freaking, the Monday morning quarterbacks. Oh, that's why you're over 18 PSI, blah, 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 blah. Well, okay. 18 worked for you, bud. That doesn't mean it's going to work for everybody. So,
exactly.
Just tell people what you're doing, where you're being honest with them, and then just say, hey, look, don't be afraid to change from that,
Sure. I got some playing to do.
Yeah. See, Chuck saying he's going 20 to 25. Chester says 20 to 25. Yeah.
Yep.
See, the chrome, I do what Mike does. My chrome is spray can pressure. So
yeah. Same.
But I mean, I like the AK chrome, don't get me wrong, but it's not as good as the Revell chrome. So
that's
And I have not tried the airbrush version of the what's the Amazon chrome called again?
Fusion Firm.
Yeah, I have not bought the airbrush version of that yet. So
I have not either. I got enough brush version. I just use it either way.
But I think Ed's got the airbrush version, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He did very well with it in his video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. People asked me that a couple weeks ago. What videos do you find yourself migrating to? Because I think the more channels people are coming up, they're not seeing a lot of people commenting on their videos, and then they feel like they're being alienated from the model community, and that's not it. The big thing is the YouTube algorithm is always changing, and sometimes stuff is not coming up in people's feeds. Even Joe's stuff, sometimes I have to seek it out, and I shouldn't have to do that because I have his bell rung and all that stuff, and it's just they change stuff. But I will say, as far as any of you new channels out there that are watching this, I look for things that are like DIY. I love DIY type things because I love to learn new stuff, and you can learn from all of us. We can learn from each other. And I look for that positive information when somebody's telling me what they're doing, because then it makes me think, maybe I should try that. Maybe I should add a couple more to this or a couple more to that. And then you get good ideas from each other. So definitely create that positive thing and tell people what you're using and what you're doing. And you're bound to get somebody that's going to reach out to you and go, hey, thanks a lot for the great tip. That helped me out. Don't be like the Facebook guys and bash everybody, But
No,
testing and practicing is the key to learning how your airbrush works, how the paint works. Because just because you're using a folk art paint black and you're using folk art paint blue, that don't mean they're going to be the same.
Yeah.
Because your acrylic paints some's got a coarser pigment in it than others, so they act differently. It's just learning how each paint works. I mean, you get a general idea.
Yeah.
That's what you start with. You just got to fine tune it one way or the other.
There's a dude on, God, I cannot remember his channel now. I think he does mostly figurines, but he uses a lot of the folk art, the craft art paint. And he created a really cool jig when he mixes, because he thins all his paints. And he said that the biggest problem with the craft paints and the acrylics is that from one bottle to the next, they're all a different viscosity. So you may have to put a 70-30 mix in this bottle that you did 50-50 in the previous bottle, even though it's the same color, the same brand, whatever. But he made a cool little viscosity thing on how fast the drip runs down. And then he knows if he's got to add more or take some away. And then he's got it figured out now with what air pressure he needs to shoot it with. So it's really kind of cool.
That's what I use these for. Because I mix it and I hold it up and I count how fast 3 drops come off.
Yeah. See, that's a good way to do it too.
The faster it falls off, the thin it's too thin. But it's when you want where you go 1, 2, 3, and that's just about right.
Yeah.
But if you go 1, 2, 3, then it's too thin.
Yep. And for me, I'm like Craig at Craig's Corner. I just take it after I'm mixing it and I drag it up the cup. And then I just watch the drop come down, and I just kind of have a visual of what I think is good. And that's just something you gain over time and, practice. But there's multiple ways that you just got to figure out that works for you. And then if somebody asks you the question, just be honest with them. That's the best thing to do. And, you're going to teach somebody, they might figure out a better way. I've had people come back to me on other things going, yo, that was a great idea, but look at what I did to your idea. And I'm thinking, that's even better. Thank you.
Exactly.
So
and that's what this hobby is about, sharing everything. To me.
Exactly. Coming up with, there's a bajillion different ways to do it, and then collaborating and fine-tuning those ideas, and just helping everybody get better. We don't need to compete. We're all just doing the same things. Just keep building cool stuff.
Yeah, exactly. That's the name of the game. So,
I was kind of thinking about sending the Toledo Paint Out Center. Then Jason goes off and does it. I went, okay, cool. Thank you. Now I know what to do.
Well, I was going to shoot it because, I watched what you and Mark were doing. And I remember when I did the first motor and I shot some of that orange in there to paint that one Hemi. And I'm squirting it right out of the bottle. And I'm like, oh, this stuff is going to be tough coming out of that thing. And it was not flowing the way I would have liked it to seen it flow. It still came out of the gun.
Yes.
But,
and I can't believe Mark. I can't believe Mark was using the 0.3 needle.
I know. I was like, man, I said, man, Mark must be really having that air pressure up. And he's like, no, I'm not. And I'm like, dang, how's he doing this?
He said 18, I think it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going, I can't even get it to come out of my gun at 18.
Yeah. So No, so then when it came to the tractor, I'm like, this tractor is a practice thing. I'm gonna mix this thing like I would with my scale or my MCW or my 1-to-1 scale stuff. So like I think the scale finishes stuff, that stuff has got to be, it looks like a 60-40 mix, what that stuff looks like in the bottle. So, but yeah, no, it just, that works for me. So, I'll tell people what I do, and if it works for you, great. If you can improve upon it, tell me, I'll be glad to remember it. And then if somebody else is having questions, I can tell them 2 different ways. So,
Dean, I've been doing it for 4 or 5 years. I still ain't got it down right. YouTube's it's interesting.
It is constant evolution working on a channel. I've learned to just adjust things as I've gone, now playing around with thumbnails and using Chat GPT for some things, and just constantly playing with things, finding things when a video works.
What's up?
Then
what does everybody think of the thumbnail for the show tonight?
I look like an Asian troll doll with no hair.
I told Chat GPT to make out a cartoon thumbnail. That's what it came up with.
Oh yeah, I mean, the first time I had to do a cartoon thumbnail for me, I looked like the bad guy from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. So we're making progress. With the big old crazy eyes, I'm like,
Paul. It looks like it took 10 years off of Paul in that.
Yeah,
right. I kind of look like a slightly refined version of Chunk from the Goonies. Like, hey, you guys,
Hey, Brother Ed says he really liked the thumbnail.
I like the thumbnail. It was cool.
I think we'll use it from now on. I was getting tired of the one we were using. Well, let's redesign it. About, hey, let's pop it in Chat GPT, so what it does with it. Hey,
yeah. I see a lot of them are talking about channels and stuff. The thing I'll tell you that I've learned with the channel stuff is, well, one, part of me wants to focus on making sure I get stuff done more than making the video becoming the hobby and not the hobby that I'm trying to talk about. So the channel can be a whole nother hobby in itself.
Yes.
So figure out what you enjoy about the channel and what you want to do, and try and balance that time. That's the trick, is balance the time.
Excuse me.
Bruce, on the other hand, here, he likes to do that editing stuff. So this man will spend 3 to 4 hours working on a video. My ADD will not allow for that to happen. So I can't do that type of editing and video work, because I'll be thinking, man, I should be painting that, or I should be doing this. So you got to figure out what's in it for you. And there's some other people that have, like Tiffany on here. That's kind of like almost like a family affair. They do a really good job with creating those videos and narrating the videos. I think that's her daughter that narrates it. So that's cool. And there's a few other people that have a group effort, and helping making videos. So you just got to figure out what works for you, and then just kind of run with it,
Are you going to do it on your cell phone? Are you going to use a computer like I do? And then what app are you going to use on your cell phone? There's like a dozen different apps as usual.
I use InShot. I go right from here, right to InShot and up. That's it.
Yep.
Like one take.
Yeah, there's lots of different varies. I know Apple, they got their own like film editing software too, but just just try and make sure you enjoy your time. That's all I'm saying. If you enjoy doing all that editing and stuff like that, then that's great. That's another part of your hobby. But if you're like me and you rather get more building done, then I recommend to stay happy. You do it that way. So
It's just
it's not
how technical do you want to be? That's the thing.
Right. So
yeah, it's not a competition. I mean, what are you
No.
looking to get out of it? I for me, it's been the friendships and everything that I've built along the way that I really enjoy, and so it's just sharing what I'm doing is and supporting as many group builds and as many friends as things that they have going on as possible. It's just that's a fun way to connect.
yeah.
There's 1,000 different videos out there on YouTube that'll tell you need to do this and this and that and this and that to do your videos. If you do all that stuff and you still don't get any views or subscribers, you're just driving yourself nuts. Just make the video, put it out there. Don't chase the numbers.
No.
Yeah.
First rule, don't chase the numbers. You'll drive yourself nuts. It'll turn into a real job and you'll hate yourself for it.
Yeah, and there's people out there that have had channels for 5, 6, 7 years that have 600-700 subs. And then there's people out there that have been on for 6 months that could have freaking 3,000 subs. It's just the number, and sometimes it's the algorithm or the time of days that you're putting up videos, or there's so many variables that are hard to control. But just have fun. That's the main thing. Just have fun. And like Joe said, it's about meeting other people that have the same interest as you got. And, if it wasn't for YouTube, this show would not be here, period.
Right.
And,
which means I wouldn't have met you guys. And so that right there is worth it right there. That's, the friends I've made and getting to do buddy builds and things like that. That's what it's about.
Yep. And I've shown like some RC people now, I've had them say, what the heck is this buddy build thing or this group build stuff you're talking about? And I explained it to them and they're like, what a cool concept. I'm like, yeah, the model community has got something very unique with these buddy builds, these group builds. You don't see that in anything else. You don't see that in, other hobbies, the theme. So
like
it's
Timothy
cool.
said, networking.
Yeah, the networking thing, it does help. Yeah. But yeah, it's how much time you want to put into it. And if you got other people in your household that want to help, that goes a long ways. It really does. Especially if you have multiple people in the same hobby, it helps a ton. So
my helpers keep saying they don't have thumbs.
Yeah. When the going gets tough, his helpers run outside. So
right.
Yes.
Like Steve with Mac Daddy said, they're not subs, they're friends. That is a great attitude.
100%. And and the thing is too is I have friends that have channels that are 6,000, 10,000, 20,000, and they have nothing but problems with drama and spam bots and all the other crap. So sometimes bigger isn't always better when it comes to that, because if you got 600 subs, that's probably 600 real people that are watching your stuff, and it could be better. So I know after my channel hit over 1,000, I think I'm like 1,300 or something like that. But once my channel hit that 1,000 mark, every once in a while you get spam bot crap in there that you got to delete. So,
or you'll get somebody that'll just be
a douche,
acting the fool. You got to send them packing.
Yeah. So, and we've all had it, but it is what it is,
Yeah.
But yeah, just have fun. That's the main thing. If you're more of a builder like me, then focus on the builds and keep them simple. Joe's videos are simple like mine too. I think he focuses on the builds. Plus, he's got an army to take care of in their house.
Yes.
But Joe has such great stories.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that.
That's what keeps him sane, though.
Yeah.
He sees that the light of the tunnel where the empty nester starts is a long ways away.
I remember that long tunnel.
Yeah.
Oh, so well.
Empty nesting and retirement are going to basically fall together at the same time.
It's a tough transition, let me tell you.
It is.
When that last one leaves, it's tough for a while.
It's emotional.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
When the first one left, I was happy. When the second one leaves, I'll be sad.
Yeah. Yes, Herb, you're correct. Just be yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, don't try to fake it because people
you can't keep that up.
No.
Be your genuine self. I mean,
I get tongue tied on here. I get tongue tied in my videos. I just leave it in there because that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be just like chatting with your buddies. That's when I do a video, I kind of just think just chatting with your friends.
I'm talking to the wall, but yet I'm talking to you.
Yeah. You know, Chuck, I totally agree with that. I've had that similar thing happen to me on some one-to-one stuff years and years ago. And part of me looking back on the situation where I think, you know, the individual in question thought, oh, it's just some punk ass 20-year-old kid, blah, blah, blah. And he wants to be fast, blah, blah, blah. But it does come back full circle. It did for me anyhow. And I ended up having to learn the hard way on how to make that power. And I did. And then it was 15 years later, that same guy wanted me to build him a motor. And it was kind of nice to say, nope, I'm not building you a motor.
Man, take that.
Yeah. But yeah, there are some people that are. Go ahead, Joe.
When you're racing one-to-ones, it doesn't matter what it is that you just can't get away from it. It's impossible.
It's like that in anything racing, but Chuck's right. There has been a few guys that I've heard that from. I've never had anybody not, you know, be honest with me when I've asked them a question on tips or tricks or how they did something, but I have heard guys kind of snowball other people in a different direction when somebody said, hey, how did you do that? Or how did you do your window trim? And, you know, it's kind of sad to see it, but it does happen, unfortunately. So
we all do that, Brian.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
If I didn't edit, my videos would all be over 20 minutes. So
my outtakes would be horrible. I would probably get some timeouts for some of those.
Yeah.
One of those, I just want to do it in one take, and if I screw up, I don't care. 8 minutes and 57 seconds into a 9-minute video, if I screw up at 8:57, I start over.
Well, and it's the same thing. Another thing that gets brought up in some of these questions on your channels is some people say, well, I don't want to show my face. Well, don't show your face.
No, it's not a requirement.
It's not a requirement.
No.
And I will say this right now. One of the biggest modeling channels, the guy barely shows his face. So he does a lot of stuff where he's got tutorials and his hands are down, and there's quite a few of them actually to think about it. I mean, even Grandpa Mark is one of them. Grandpa Mark, the majority of his stuff is his hands. You know, 90% of his videos is his hands and what he's explaining and what he's discussing. What's up, Dan? How's it going?
Dan the man, my cuz.
Your cuz, yep. Yeah. Anybody need a roommate? No more roommates for me.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another good one. Like William just said.
That happens too, Tiff. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got one that I think is probably going to live here forever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another one too, Chet. The barbecue competitions. I got a couple buddies that are real big into that stuff, and they're very, very secret about their sauce and their juices that they inject into the meats for their bakes and their rubs, and but
my next youngest son's big into rubs, and he's got his own way of doing things. He says, "I ain't telling you."
Yeah,
no.
Some of that stuff too is all about timing, and then I had a guy tell me one time about how he then chills the meat after so long too, and for so long, and it's like, well, yeah, that makes sense. You're kind of shrinking the molecular structure of the meat, and you're just burying that flavor in there. But yeah, everybody's got their own little thing, that's for sure.
Yeah. Nope, I was racing sport compacts. I would tell you anything except my tire pressure, because that was literally the only tuning tool we had on those cars. You couldn't adjust camber or caster. All it was tire pressure. And the fits people would throw, because there were a couple of us that were running good and we figured it out. And they're like, well, what do I do for tire pressure? Like, you're going to have to figure that out. And then the drama starts.
Oh, right. And the thing is with tire pressure too, with circle track cars, when we're running dirt cars and I'm going and helping these guys that run late models and stuff, you have to take into consideration the air temp, the track moisture, and what your driver does. Now, if your driver's hard on the throttle, that tire pressure is going to go up fast, right?
Yes.
So you have to kind of start them somewhere to where, okay, they're going to get to about here. The pressure is going to be right around here, which is the sweet spot. So you got to know where your sweet spot is. But if your driver's out there just frickin' throttling this thing, that right rear is going to get so frickin' hard, and your balance is going to be gone. And drag racing's the same thing. People always say, well, what are you starting him off? They'll see me doing, pit work for somebody or whatever. And I'm like, well, I have him doing this burnout just the way I want him to do the burnout. And we're calculating what the gain is in the burnout. And they're like, well, how do you do that? Testing, trial and error. I mean, that's the name of the game, Yeah,
notebooks.
Yep. So write it down, and again, like there's been times where when I'm helping my buddies and they're driving their vehicles, I will get on them like, hey, what'd you do that for? You stayed in there too long. I seen the shift light come on. Do not do that, because I know that, okay, they're 500 RPMs higher than I wanted them to be. And then you show them on the gauge, they're like, holy shit, it gained that much? Yes, it gained that much, and threw your 60 foot off, So then they're like, okay, and then go back up there. They do it the way you tell them to, and then their 60 foot comes back to where it normally was,
Right.
Yeah, it's just trial and error, just like the airbrush. Trial and error, practice, write the notes down,
Just like my old piano teacher used to say, practice, practice, practice.
Yeah. I'm going to do some more messing around this weekend here.
I do it even, like, to be honest with you, sometimes before I paint something, if my nerves are a little, anxious, that I'm kind of excited to do this or whatever, and then it kind of sets in like, hey, I got a lot of body work in this thing. I got a lot of primer time in this thing, and I don't want to screw the paint up. I'll have a piece of cardboard right next to the booth, and I'll just shoot a couple lines, and then I'll go over to the body, and it like takes the edge off,
It's a good idea. I was doing it with spoons, but yeah, that'd be a lot easier that'd be a lot easier.
Well, especially like if you put a piece of cardboard that's 16 inches wide, and you practice going across it, now you just, because that's the other thing, right? If your body is here, you don't want your swing to be in an arc. You want to go evenly across your piece, you know? So by having that cardboard, you can just practice going evenly and keeping your depth from your body where you're not arcing, you know, your thing. So I do it all the time. It takes the edge off sometimes. Even when we did the 48-hour group build and I did that gold Barracuda, the spray can is the worst for me. The spray can, I try to arc. I don't know why I do that. Where my airbrush, I'm pretty good about holding it parallel back and forth, but for some reason, spray cans, I get into this like limp wristed thing where I'm arcing it, and I have to do that. You know,
same thing. I noticed that with rattle cans and with my 36 because it's this fingertip style airbrush versus all my other ones are trigger. My trigger ones I can keep straight because I'm used to that. But this throws you off.
It does. The pushing down with your finger. There's something about it where you just start pivoting your wrist.
Yeah.
And, like, people that will ask me about, I'm using this brush, can it be done? Yeah, it can, but you got to just be aware of what your motions are as far as you moving, because if you start pivoting with your wrist, now your door is going to be great, but then your fenders are going to be kind of textured, you know?
Yeah.
I remember when we worked at the Mack Truck Garage, my cousin first started learning how to paint. The old guy that taught him how to paint started back in the 20s, you know, or 30s, I should say 30s. And he used lead to do body work. But anyway, my cousin was doing that thing, and he had a yardstick. Every time he started bending his wrist, he slapped him up back to the head with it. So he was doing a Jethro Gibbs before that was even invented.
Yeah. That's funny, Irv. All my good paint jobs are mistakes, you know?
Yeah.
I've said this in my videos before, but sometimes these things talk to you, and sometimes they are the way they want to be. So
yes, I'm a firm believer in that.
Yeah.
Yep. Sometimes, and I've heard some other people say that where, okay, she wants to be patinaed, so let's give her some sandpaper and we're gonna leave her be, you know.
T2 found that out when he dropped that pickup truck he's working on. It turned out to be a great patina job.
Yeah, it did.
Yep.
Yeah, I did see that Garlett said that, and a lot of other of the old school drag racers would love to see the 1320. But I don't know how they're gonna reel those cars in. So that's the big problem. Those cars are too fast for what safety they have and the safety of those motors singing together. That's what it comes down to. So there's actually talk about them shortening it from 1,000 foot for the fuelers. So good night, Tiffany.
Night, Tiffany.
Take it easy. Thanks again, Tiffany. I really appreciate the happy birthday wishes. So have a good weekend. Tell the family we said hi. We're going to be getting off here anyhow because it's 9:15 and
yeah.
What a night though with the freaking internet stuff and
doggone it.
We had 55 people most of the night, and there was 40. So
we appreciate everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Yep, that's a good way to put that, Kevin. No curves unless you like runs. Absolutely. So
yeah.
But you know, like these guys just said too, you got to practice. Don't be scared to wreck them. If you're like me or you're like some of these other guys that like the Pro Street cars, obviously you might be buying a bunch of Novas, or you might be buying that Chevelle and using them for back halves. those are great practice bodies, you know. So if you
I
got a
got
bunch of Novas or whatever, practice with them. So
I got one I practice on, and when I get done practicing on it, I put it in LA Awesome and strip it and start over.
yeah,
I got a couple of those. So
yeah.
So you don't need just spoons, or you can use a real body, because when I get ready to paint this Chrysler B300 or 300B, I'm going to spray that Nova first.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least one side of it.
sure, it's a
So
good
that
idea.
way I get the feel of it, because that I'm trying to up my game on my paint jobs a little.
Well, that's the thing, right? You just, try and set a benchmark for yourself and just say, okay, if you're a mixture of doing some rat rod stuff or some shiny stuff, then just try to make the next shiny one better. If you're doing the weather type paint jobs, try and set a goal to make the next one a little more realistic, like it was sitting in the backyard. That's the thing. Pictures are huge.
Oh yeah.
Car shows are huge. I know some people might have mobility issues, but search that out on YouTube. Search out some of these people like Tim Brown that do these car show videos where you can watch some of that. That stuff's all great intel to see what real cars detail wise is. And believe it or not, real car people that even if the real car people paint their own cars and you go up to them and ask questions about painting, they'll tell you exactly what they did, because they're just begging to tell somebody all the hard work and stuff that they put into their car. And you can take some of that knowledge and that info and just scale it down into your models for sure. Yep, that's great, Ryan. Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah, I got a couple of those Nova bodies. I'll take one out. That's a good idea.
Yeah, and again too, if it sucks, just throw it in the purple pond and it's ready for the next test.
Right.
I got.
If it turns out good, I guess I got to build a Nova.
The Camaro. Yeah, right. The Camaro guys are probably going to be mad, but I got a Camaro. That's what I use the Camaro for.
You use what you got.
Yes.
So, for sure.
A spoon can only tell you so much. When you spray it on that body, though, it's got different curves and lines and crevices and things that you see how the shading is going to be on it and everything.
Good night, Lance. Have a good one.
Yes. So
Kevin practices on Mopars, so
yeah.
Me and Kevin should trade chassis parts then.
Right? I don't know. You've probably got enough Duster and Demon bodies to practice on for a couple of years.
Yeah, I do. Well, I have a deep down like bucket list build that I want to do, but it's going to require a lot of time, and I don't have the semi to do it. So, but I definitely got a neat idea that I want to do with a bunch of those Demons and Dusters. So, yeah,
you know what you got in mind.
Yeah, so to me, it would be just something that would be so awesome to have on my shelf. Just it probably would never go to a show because it'd be such a massive amount of stuff to travel with. But
could you imagine?
Yeah.
Oh man,
I see one of those at Acme.
Yeah, there was a guy that had something very similar to what my idea is. But I need to find a rig in that trailer, a car hauler trailer, and then I can go from there. But yeah.
Anyway,
good night, everybody.
It's almost 10:30, everybody. So we're gonna say good night.
Yep. Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Dan said have a great weekend. He's out. So we're going to say the same thing to everybody.
That's right.
Yep. Everybody have a good one. All you USAC people, I can't wait to see your videos. I feel bad that I didn't get to do it this year, but I just didn't want to fail at it. So I had to just scratch it for this year, but I'm looking forward to all your guys' videos.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you, each and every one of you, for coming to the show tonight. Appreciate each and every one of you every week. It's awesome.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And and the chat just keeps moving along. I bet we got 1,000 chats tonight. So that'll be awesome to see the stat.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you, everybody.
I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for the birthday wishes. Yep. You're right, Kevin. We should reach out to James. So we should reach out to them guys and see if any of them want to come on and be a guest. So they're a great talk show channel as well.
Yes, absolutely.
See you all.
Alrighty then.
All right, guys. Peace.
So, peace. Where's it? Where's the outro? There it is. I found it. Different computer.
It's broken. We can't leave now, everybody. We're stuck.